Welcome to Mike Dub 27 Day Trader, and today we had a pretty hard market. It actually started coming back. When we actually look at some of the stocks, I only mess with one actually, just because I need to get in the loose at a little lower. But TerraWolf actually made his way back. It started at 347, actually hit a high of 366, and then went down to 365 or 362, but it's making its way back up. We want to see it get back to that 394, and who knows, even maybe that $4 410 mark. That's the goal here. But it was nothing really different that was going on with this particular stock. It's just one of those stocks that's kind of dependent on crypto. And of course, we know crypto was dependent on the news that was coming from the tariffs. So we'll see what's happening. So far, people are saying that maybe things are starting to turn themselves around for a little bit. Right here, we can see under the Robinhood Trading Trends, it states from May the 30th, our customer sell volume percentage increased by 24% versus the last trading day. This is not investment advice. So right there, we can see that it was really, it had good sentiment. 92% right there for buying, or 91.7%. So, it had good sentiment. So that was definitely just based off of what was going on as far as the tariffs and everything. But this isn't even the main thing I was trading today. That was just on this platform. What was really doing this thing, let's go down to the 50K challenge. Um, and if you go down here to Allergen Therapeutics, today Allergen Therapeutics went from $1.16 all the way up to $1.37. And it's been trending like that so far all month. Even though it has dips, if you look at it from a week standpoint, a week ago it was at $1.05. And then if you go a month ago, let's go from the 14th, May the 14th. It was at 88 cents. So it really dipped all the way down to 88 cents and is working its way back up. The goal is, if you actually look at it 3 months out, for it to work its way back up to around $2.18, or at least $2. That's what we're going for. We're looking for this to go to $2. For it to go back up to $2.84, we probably have to have some real big news or something like that going on. But $2 is the goal with this. Allergen Therapeutics. This is another one that market cap 279 million. High today 137, low today 116. That's always a good thing. And like I said, it has some pretty good sentiment. 85.7% buy rating right there. And it did its thing in the last earnings report as well. So this is definitely hanging in there. Now, and if we go back to the investing section, and notice down here XRP starting to swing back up. It had hit $2.15, so it's already started turning back up. You can see crypto really making that move around. Lucid Group, it had went all the way down to about 214. It's already turned back up. Started at 226. Then we had that dip, but those are just the shorts. It's starting to make its way back up as well. IQIY started at $1.60, and it took all day just to get up 3 cents. So you may want to watch out for that. But here's one that kind of stood out to me. Of course, not Nvidia, Starbucks, and Medtronics, or Nike, but or Rivian. It's Webull. Webull went all the way down to, I want to say, $11.20, and went back up to $11.59. And that was in a matter of within 2 hour and a 2 hour period. Why is this important? Webull was at 1360 just last week, so it has some ways to go, some time to make up. And when you really look at what's going on with Webull right here, the market cap 5.26 billion, 52-week high $79. 52-week low $9.54. You know, when you look at this, it really gives kind of the same type of patterns as we got with Robinhood. Notice this, because Robinhood did the exact same thing. If you go way back to Robinhood when it first started, it was at around $55.01, just like Webull had started out, and then it dropped all the way down to $11.38, all the way down to $9.17, exactly like Webull. But look what happened over time. Over time, it got right back up there. And when you look at Robinhood's statistics, market cap, $60.01 billion. When you look at the average volume, 29.68 million, and price to earning ratio, 37.75 million. All right, so keep that in mind. Let's go back to Webull. Webull, the market cap still small, 5.28 billion, but when you look at the average volume, 12.90 million, and the price earnings ratio, $75.50. So it's making all the money, which means as soon as this gets to earnings and the market gets to see exactly how much money Webull actually makes, oh, something special about to happen. So these are just three stocks we want to keep in mind. We want to keep looking at Webull. Of course, we can take a look at XRP now that crypto is starting to turn around. TeraWulf, WULF. And Ford's about to go back up to $10.30. So that's something you can keep in mind as well. And of course, Allergen Therapeutics, which we're just looking to hit at least $2 before it starts flattening back out, and maybe up to $2.50. But other than that, this is Mike Dub 27 Day Trader. Don't forget to like, don't forget to follow, and I am out. Peace.